Hello everyone, All Things Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the Second Air Protect Car Protector Kit. So we're going to go over what you get, basically how it reacts. We're going to put this on live demonstration so you can kind of see what it would look like once everything is in, what it fits, what it doesn't fit in. Is this for you? Should you actually get this, or should you just pass on this, basically? So let's make it worth a while for you, and then just go over kind of the overview, and then just a little bit of how stuff feels and how it will be. As you can see, I'm recording in the car today because this is where we're going to put it on. As you can see, it's kind of nasty. So without further ado, let's just get right into the overview first and foremost. So in the overview, this is kind of the kit you get, and it does retail. I got it at Walmart for about $63. You can see I got it on clearance. That's kind of the reasoning why I took it. So otherwise it is $63. And what are you going to be getting? You're going to be getting one whole kit right here that you can put over, two for the front seat and the passenger seat, and then one more for the steering wheel with AEGIS antimicrobial technology, universal fit, airbag safe, fights growth of bacteria, drive protected, and then slip on in 3 easy systems, which kind of shows you how it will come together, as well as you get instructions on the packaging here and here. And as far as weight goes, I'd say it's about 3-4 pounds. Comes together in this nice packaging right here. You can see plastic on both ends, kind of ties it together. And you do get the main one, which is for the back seat here, along with the 2 front and the steering wheel. I'm going to be zooming in the middle. It is a 4-piece kit for $63. Even if you get it at the $63, it's okay. But at $25, I think that it is a no-brainer. And I did get this one at Walmart. So they do sell everywhere. You know, I would just go to local Walmart if you can get it. Without further ado, let's take this bad boy apart and show you piece by piece once it's taken out of this pretty packaging. Now that we got it out, I do want to point out, easy way to take it apart is it is kind of glued like this to the side. Just pull apart both, take this main one out, wrap it around, then the 2 car seats in the middle, easy to take hold of, and then the steering wheel cover comes like this, scrunched up in the middle. So that's how that goes. So let's show you the first one. This is the first steering wheel cover right here. I mean, the first seat cover. This is the steering wheel cover. Oh, my bad. Second seat cover, and the piece de resistance right here. The main one that goes all the way across the cab, and it says universal fit, so we're going to test that out. First impressions though, while I am feeling it, smelling it, has a nice smell. It smells kind of like rubber, kind of smells like a rubber tire. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out what the material is. The inside of the material, kind of like this rubbery silicone, and that's the one that has a smell of rubbery silicone. And this at the front of it, kind of where the seat cover is, it's like polystyrene, kind of an artificial like polystyrene feeling. But at the inside of it, for the seat covers, are like this rubbery silicone. Same thing for the steering wheel cover. And for the bigger one, let's feel that out right now. Same thing, yeah. So you're gonna feel the polystyrene on the front with this rubbery silicone feeling material. Later I can kind of show you as well, so you can kind of see what the difference is on it. But without further ado, let's just slap these bad boys on one by one, tell you how it feels. Without further ado, we do have the steering wheel cover on. And as you can see, kind of the way this installation goes, we got to replace it. That's what we've been using. As you can see, something better is much needed. So as you can see right here, what you do is when it was all scrumpled up, you make sure you put the bottom half here, you hold one side, the other side you push up, and you slowly go around each and all the edges until they fit. Once it's on like so, it is just a matter of adjusting the lips, bottom side lips, to your liking. And as you can see, it does fit. This is a steering wheel of a truck, so if you have a smaller car, it should fit much easier. You can see it's a little bit short, but it does get the job done when I'm gripping my hands on it, using it. It definitely does get the job done, and as you can see, should protect you from that. Let's put on the steering wheel covers now. Without further ado, the second piece de resistance, and let's figure out how we set up the install. So I'm gonna take the second pair just to kind of show you, and this is the finished result, to show you what it looks like. So obviously, as in the beginning of the video, this is kind of what you start out with, and there are some things I want to point out that you're not going to see here. I just wanted to kind of show you what the end product result looks like. So flipping it on the other side, you have right here this little nice net type of thing, and that goes on the back of the car seat. Pulling it alongside, you have this little bump thing, this little foam bump thing, and it does tell you the material 100% polyethylene foam. That's what this is made out of. So I was kind of right, but I didn't quite know what the right material was. So this does go over the car seat cover like so. I'm not gonna do it all the way, but you basically press all the way down. This in the little middle, you fit right here underneath the car seat. That will hold it in place, and then you just push down as much as you can, and voila, that is the install of the car seat. And as you can see, you know, the foam is here in the middle. You also get this crease, so if you can't see it, you use this crease to do that as well. And you just adjust to your needs, how much you need to, and you're ready to go. As you can see, for this car, it is too small for this truck. For your car, if the seat is smaller, it'll fit all the way. If not, there is a little bit of some leg room and some space. Well, that didn't go as planned. My dog kind of got in it, but I guess that segments into the cleanup. This is kind of why you want the car seat, right? So you can see nothing on this. It's all on the car seat. So even though it is a little bit smaller, you will be able to fit your needs, even if that means a dog is gonna jump inside of your car with you. So before we move on with the main piece, the one in the back, how that would look like, I just kind of want to show you how much nicer it looks like. This is without it, kind of messed up seat. All right, now, like I said, crease down the middle like so, crease it like that, all the way up. It looks much nicer. So especially if you have a black car, it's gonna look like it just fits. And as you can see with the cleanup, you would then just roll it along the middle, fold it, take it out, put it back in, or vacuum it, and it's like new. And just like that, when we're back, as you can see right here, the seat cover is all done. This is a little bit tricky. So on both ends, you get kind of this bracket style straps, pretty flexible. They, as you can see, allow for quite some movement. Now, with that being said, what that means is you're gonna get two right here. So you put both of them on the car seat. There is and they're both equally the same as far as height goes. You just then have to kind of put them over and adjust as needed. And as soon as that's needed on one side, other side, you just kind of have to fiddle around, play with it, you know, put it over under like this. Make sure you find the right area where it doesn't crease and all of that. And you might be thinking, you know, I have seat belts. How am I going to get my seat belts now that this cover is here? So it's kind of what I'm showing over there. This does have this Velcro type of system where you just have to take it like that, you get your seat belt, and just like that, you cover it up. So you have your seat belt in place, and you hide it. And when you don't want to use it, just like that, put it right back over, because it is Velcro, so you can take it on and off however you need fit. This one is a more complicated one than the other two. The other two, as you can see, they're a little bit more simpler. So with the steering wheel cover being the simplest, and it covers a lot. I mean, it covers 90% of this truck. It doesn't cover these, so you might have to get some headrest covers if that's what you're missing, but otherwise, for the most part, it covers what you need, which brings us into our next segment: good, bad, the ugly. So it is true to its word. If you need something that's going to get the whole car, that has a good smell, pretty good smell. I mean, it smells like auto. Really, you know, just go to any local auto parts store, smell that. That's kind of what it smells like inside. So that's something you gotta take into consideration. Apparently it is water resistant backing. You do get these covers, and the install itself is pretty simple. It's pretty easy, and you're gonna be quite happy with what you get. Now, for $63, I would still call it a deal, considering some of the retail stores you go to, like Walmart or Target and stuff, you might get 20 just for one seat cover. So for $63, even at the retail price, it's not bad. If you could get this under retail and you just need something that gets the job done, I would go for it. But it is nothing fancy. I was sitting on it and stuff, you know, to test it out. It's a little bit more comfortable than what your seats are, but for the most part, this ain't the best quality I've ever used as seat cover. So it really just is like your basic kit if you need seat covers, because your seats are, you don't want to get your seats dirty. They'll do the job. You have all these extra space. You have no bells and whistles though, and you do have a nice set of black. So if you have a black car, no one is gonna notice you have any seat covers. It's like you never had any. So I would totally recommend it if you're just on a budget and you need something cheap and you want to work with it. I would recommend it. Otherwise though, it is nothing fancy. I mean, it has that smell, so some people are gonna get used to it, some people are not. I'm telling you right now, that smell doesn't really go away, but it does make your life easier because it is a simple seat cover. So my overall opinion on it, I would give it a 7 out of 10, with the 3 just being you're really not getting anything special. It's just you need a seat cover to fill it up, and the comfortability, it is not up there with some of the other seat covers. But it's the way I can compare it is, imagine buying brand name cereal or great value cereal or store brand cereal. It'll get the job done, but it's not nothing fancy. You just get it because it's there and it's cheaper. That's kind of the same thing. So this is All Things Reviews, the second Air Protect car protector kit, coming with 2 car covers, 1 in the back and then 1 steering wheel cover, antimicrobial technology, universal fit, which it is true, valid, universal fit. Until next week, got other things to review. Bye bye.